Tonight for dinner, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Great Value stuffed shells. These are pasta shells stuffed with ricotta, parmesan, and Romano cheeses, topped with a rich meat sauce. These are in the frozen section of Walmart. Great Value is a Walmart brand. It was $5.48 at Walmart. And let's see, the calories, it says one shell with half a cup of sauce is 227 grams, and that is 270 calories. So what you do, the instructions, is you preheat your oven to 375, which I have done. You remove the tray from the outer carton and place on a baking sheet. You cut a 2-inch slit in film to vent. You cook for 55 to 65 minutes on the middle oven rack. For increased browning of cheese, remove film for last 5 minutes. And then firmly holding baking sheet, carefully remove from oven using pot holders and let stand for 5 minutes before serving. Do not use tray to reheat unused portions, it says. So we're going to take it out of the box, and I have my cookie sheet here to put it on. Okay, so then you cut a slit in it like it says. I'm going to put it right on my cookie sheet, and I'm going to, since it said 55 to 65 minutes, I'm going to put it on for 60 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes I'm going to take the film cover off and let that cheese get brown. It was in for 1 hour, and now I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put it back in for 5 additional minutes. And that it said that the cheese, it would help to brown the cheese if you do that. And so that'll be a total of 65 minutes for my cooking time. So this is after 65 minutes, and there are only 4 shells in here. So if you have 2 people eating, you're gonna get two each. So I'm gonna put a little bit of meat sauce on here, and that'll be for probably me, since I just stuck my finger in it. And then I'll get this one for Kevin, and I'm gonna give him a little bit more cheese and meat sauce as well, and then we'll be back to try this. Okay, so as you saw, it's ready.
I'm gonna cut a piece and blow on it for a little while. It smells really good.
So I told Kevin what's going to be curious to me. We actually have a video on YouTube of us making stuffed shells, and I love our stuffed shells. They're absolutely delicious, but we make it using sausage. And so this will be different because this is full of cheese. It's ricotta, parmesan, Romano, and it's topped with a meat sauce. So that's where you're going to get the meat, is in the sauce.
That sauce is sweeter than the sauce we use.
Yes, it is.
It tastes like it has a lot of sugar in it.
Well, it probably does. It has 800 milligrams of sodium, 30 carbs, 14 grams of protein, 35 milligrams of cholesterol. Honestly, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't have the flavor that I like of homemade.
Kind of boring.
It is. It's kind of boring, and that's just because I really do enjoy the flavor of sausage, and we usually use just mild sausage, I'm thinking, but it's just it's so delicious, and it gives it so much more flavor. And that meat sauce, it might say meat sauce, and there's a little bit of a flavor.
Pieces in there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a flavor of meat, but it's not nearly as much as when you actually stuff those shells with the sausage.
No, this is like a little piece of hamburger or something in there.
Right.
I like it. It's good. If you want to fix this for dinner as a quick dinner, it's good.
Well, it's not quick. It's an hour.
Well, that's
you need
true.
to
But
know.
I mean, if you don't want to have to prepare anything.
Right. If you don't want to dirty any dishes.
Yeah, if you want to throw it in the oven and just go.
Right.
It's good. It's not very exciting though. It's not, the flavors aren't like over the top. They're just a very basic pasta with sauce and really the cheese. It's there. I mean, it's there. You can kind of taste it.
Even the cheese isn't really strong.
No,
cheese.
even the ricotta cheese and stuff in the middle is just
no, I would have thought that that would have had more flavor, and it really doesn't. So if you want to save yourself the trouble of having to make them, because it is a lot of trouble to make stuffed shells. So, you know, we do it. It is a lot of trouble. You have to do it all in dishes and all that. If you want to save yourself the trouble, this is definitely worth $5.48.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, you just need to know an hour ahead of time, you know, or really an hour and like 10 minutes ahead of time, so you can preheat your oven and then get it in the oven and all that. It's just know that it is lacking the flavor of what you would probably do yourself at home, but it still is. It's decent.
Yeah, it tastes like a typical frozen
pasta meal. It sure does.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.